Boker Tov, good morning. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Ze Yom Adonai, Nagila v'nismechavo. Today is God's day. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Rejoice as we get to celebrate Shabbat, all of us together as a sacred community. Rejoice as we celebrate with Ben and his family as he is called up to the Torah, as he leads us in worship and leads us in study. That we may be fully focused in this sacred space at this sacred time, I want to direct your attention to our prayer book, our Siddur, Mishkan Tefillah. You should have this in your hand so you can follow along and participate. I assure you there is one, if not in the pew immediately in front of you, then nearby. You're looking for the thin blue book, thinner blue book. A few words on how it works, especially for those who have not had a chance to worship with us before. You will notice that the prayer book goes in the Hebrew direction from front to back. You will also notice that the Hebrew has been transliterated, has been rendered into English characters for your convenience. And I would encourage you, whether you've never prayed in Hebrew before, or if it's been a while, to go ahead and use that transliteration as an aid for you to be able to participate. You will see that much of the English is italicized or indented or otherwise indicated that we should all of us join in together. And my hope and my prayer this morning is that, in fact, we all join in together, that we lift our voices up together. A reminder that this is a service. This is a worship service, which means that there is no photography allowed of any kind, even if you think you can get away with it and we won't see. And while you may feel called upon by God today, it will not be on your cell phone. So what I'm going to ask you to do, in fact, is to take those wonderful devices and turn them off and put them away. And if you're waiting for an emergency call, put it in a silent mode. But don't let them be a distraction today. Don't let them be the focus of what we're doing today. Let this be the focus of what we're doing today. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Our service begins on page 172 as we rise for the singing of Matovu.
My tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. My tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. ואני ברוך חסדך עבור ביתך אשתחווה אל ככל קודשך ביראתך מה טובו Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu, Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
We continue on page 173. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom, you have made our bodies, combining veins and arteries and vital organs into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware, we would lack the strength to sustain life before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength.
Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh chol basar umafli la'asot. We welcome Ben, Sister Hannah, up onto the bima to lead us in Elohai Neshama, the prayer for our souls. For those just walking in, you can find that on page 174.
The soul that you have given me, O God, is pure. You created and formed it, breathed it into me, and within me you sustain it. So as long as I have breath, therefore I will give thanks to you, my God, the God of all ages, source of all being, loving guide of every human spirit.
Baruch atah Adonai, asher biyado nefesh kol chai, veruach kol basar ish. Nisim b'chol yom begins on page 175.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan l'sech vivina, lavchin ben yom uven laila.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who opens the eyes of the blind.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who frees the captive.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokef kefufim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who lifts up the fallen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who stretches the earth over the waters.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei gaver.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who strengthens our steps.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish arumim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who clothes the naked.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanotein liya'ef koach.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who gives strength to the weary.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavir sheinai me'enai, utnuma me'afapai.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tselem Elohim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who made me in the image of God.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani bat chorin.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who made me free.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made me a Jew.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael bigvura.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who is Israel with strength.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who crowns Israel with splendor. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah.
Adonai our God, make the words of your Torah sweet to us and to the house of Israel, your people, that we and our children may be lovers of your name and students of your Torah. We praise you, O God, teacher of Torah to our people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai hamelamed Torah le'amo Yisrael. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, making peace among young. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. Our service continues on page 194.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהודה ויתעלה שמי דקדושה בריחו לעילה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירון בעלמא וימרו amen.
Please rise. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. המבורך לעולם ועד. אתה אדוני
Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or ubarei choshech, osei shalom ubarei et hakol, hameir la'aretz v'ladarim aleha barachamim, uvtulo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh bereshit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, mal'a ha'aretz kinyanecha. Titbarach Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach ma'aseh yadecha, ve'al me'orei or she'asita yifaruch hasela, or chadash al Tzion ta'ir, v'nizkeh chulanu mehera la'oro, baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'me'oro.
Our service continues on page 199. O God, inspiration and guide for all, you have spoken in 1,000 tongues for us to hear. In every land and every age, your children have heard you and imagined you in separate ways. And yet, O God, you are one, unifier of humanity.
We give thanks for the sages and teachers who bring us understanding of your will. Gratefully we recall the lawgivers and prophets, the psalmists and sages of Israel, And joyfully we remember that from the dawn of Israel's life, we would turn to you and find purpose.
May the teachings of our ancestors live on in our minds, and their passions for righteousness stir in our hearts. Oh, help us to live so that our daily conduct reveals the beauty and wisdom of your truth.
Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'amo Yisrael b'yahava.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לפניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אשרי אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Our service continues on page 203. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
Mi chamocha ma'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nor tilut usifele, nor tehilot usifele, nor tehilot usifele, shira chadasha shibechu geulim leshimcha, asifat hayam Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai imloch
rise for the Amidah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agitei latecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that our mouths may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Bekonei Hakol, Bezocher Chasei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'Nehem, Leman Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah.
Let's continue together at the bottom of page 207. You are the open door that beckons me in. Peeking around the door frame, I begin to enter your glory. You move me forward, O Eternal, to step beyond self-made boundaries. Lift my foot over the threshold that I might abide with you. In the house of the Eternal, I found my questions. Waiting to be posed, they filled me with wonder. Sit with me, Eternal Teacher, encourage my seeking. As I fill my hours with your mitzvot, so shall I be filled. Send me through your door, stretching up to honor your name, sharing out this wonder, enriching myself in the giving. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, בקרא זה אל זה ויאמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, מה אדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו ומכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated.
ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. מקדשי מקדשי שבי שבת כולם ישבעו ויתענגו מטובך השבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו שבת. חמדות ימים אותו קראת שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. זכר למעשה בראשית שבת. זכר למעשה בראשית שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג Shabbat.
Let's read together at the bottom of page 211. The meaning of Shabbat is to celebrate time rather than space. 6 days a week, we live under the tyranny of things of space. On Shabbat, we try to become attuned to holiness in time. It is a day on which we are called upon to share in what is eternal in time, to turn from the results of creation to the mystery of creation, from the world of creation to the creation of the world. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael u'tefilatam be'ahava tikabel.
Our service continues at the bottom of page 214 as we offer words of gratitude. Modim anachnu lach. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations. Modim anachnu lach. For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons. For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements. For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression. Modim anachnu lach. For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared. Modim anachnu. For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom. Modim anachnu. For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose. Modim anachnu. We pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. O God, may we never become complacent, faltering in our effort to build a world of peace. Let the nations know and understand that justice and right are better than dominion and conquest. May all come to see that it is not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit that life prevails. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamvarech et amo Yisrael bashalom. We offer up whatever prayer the heart may prompt.
Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Barcheinu yotzreinu kulanu ke'echad be'or panecha, ki be'or panecha natata lanu Adonai Eloheinu. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Torat chayim ve'ahavat chesed Utzedaka uvracha v'rachamim v'chayim v'shalom. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. V'tov be'einecha livarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol edu v'chol sha'a b'shlomecha. Shamim verachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen.
We transition now to our Seder Kriyat HaTorah, our service for the reading of Torah, our opportunity to stand at Sinai again. And for this part of the service, we'll be welcoming up members of Ben's family onto the bima. When you hear your name called, please join us on the bima. Standing at our ark doors, we welcome up Ben's aunts Julia and Jill. Pick a door, either door. Don't open it yet. We have seats reserved for you on either side of the bima, but for now, just hang out by the doors. Sitting on the rabbi's side, in the one of the two empty seats remaining over here, we welcome up Ben's Uncle Glenn. There we go. And finally, sitting on the cantor's side of the bima, we welcome up Ben's grandparents, Jay, Elsa, Jamie, and Cindy. That away.
Our service continues with the Torah service on page 244. Please rise.
אין כמוך אלוהים אדוני ואין כמעשיך מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור אדוני מלך אדוני מלך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום.
V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei v'nei Yisrael. This is the Torah, a light for our eyes, a guide for our ways. Black fire on white fire, passed down from generation to generation in an unending shalshelet lekabbalah, an unending chain of transmission. From Moses to Joshua, Joshua to the elders to the prophets to the sages to all of us. And now, Ben, from your grandparents and your parents to you, that you may be that next link in this chain of tradition. Okay. It's just a tap. What did you think it was going to do? Make you carry it? Ready? There you go. Right here. Nice and loud.
We pray that our child will continue to grow in heart and mind. May the stories and traditions of our people inspire him. May the teachings of Torah guide him to a life filled with deeds of mercy, justice, and compassion. May the knowledge learned through your teachings fill his life with joy. May he be blessed with a lifetime of love, good health, and inner peace. May you have the wisdom and sensibility to be able to respect not only yourself, but those around you. May you have the strength and confidence to be who you are and the courage to become all that you dream to be.
And let us say, all of us together, Amen.
Amen.
Assemble the people, men, women, and children, and the strangers in your cities, to hear, to learn, to revere Adonai our God, and to observe faithfully the words of this Torah. And let their children, who do not yet know it, hear that they too may learn to revere Adonai your God. Our service continues on page 248.
Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Gidul Adonenu Kadosh Shemo. Galul Adonai iti unromima Shemo yachdav. Lecha Adonai Gidul v'yagivura v'yakisem v'chavetzach v'chad ki chol v'shamayim uvaretz ki chol v'shamayim uvaretz lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'naseh l'chol erosh. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, olam haolam omed. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, haolam haolam omed.
We can set aside our Sidurim and take up our Chumashim, our study text of Torah. Do you want to get them situated? Great. We are going to be in Parashat Miketz, Genesis chapter 42, beginning with verse 1. You can find the reading on page 272 in your Plout commentary. That would be the very big, very blue book in your pews. If you're confused and you're not sure, look for the one that says the Torah. That'll help you out. Parashat Miketz is always read around Hanukkah. It always lines up perfectly with Hanukkah. It is not, however, about Hanukkah. It has nothing to do with Hanukkah. It, in fact, is the climax of the story of Joseph in Egypt. Ben will be talking more about that story, that narrative, and the relationship between Joseph and his brothers, but we should understand that that's what is going on here. So again, we're reading from Miketz, Genesis chapter 42, beginning with verse 1. For our first aliyah, we call up Ben's grandparents, Jay, Elsa, Jamie, and Cindy, to join us up at the bima. Join us at the Torah reading table. Misha berach avotenu v'imotenu, hu yivarech et Yaakov ben Ruvain, Esther bat Basha, ve'Striza Gittel bat Miriam, she'alu lechvod Torah. Right here. All kinds of sheets for you to use. Do you want your own? 1, 2, 3. Baruch Hu. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Vaed. Amen.
Vayar Yaakov ki yesh shever b'mitzrayim vayomer Yaakov levanav ba'ama titra'u vayomer hinei shamati ki yesh shever b'mitzrayim v'du shama v'shivu lanu misham v'nichyeh v'lo namut vayardu achei Yosef Asara lishbor bar mimitzrayim ve'et Binyamin achi Yosef lo shalach Yaakov et echav ki amar pen yikra'enu
Ason. chance and a hug. As Ben's grandparents stand to his left, off just next to him, not abandoning him, but in fact embracing him thoroughly, and hopefully giving him a hug as he rejoices, we call forward his parents, Seth and Sarah, to join us by the Torah reading table. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu hu yavrech et Shimon David ben Streza Gittel v'Sarah bat Yaakov Ruth sha'alu lichvod Torah. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Your job now is to stay right here and not move. Don't move. Right here.
Vayavo'u b'nei Yisrael lishbor betoch habaim ki haya hara'av be'eretz Canaan. Vayosef hu hashalit al haaretz hu hamashbir l'chol am haaretz. Vayavo'u achei Yisrael Yosef vayishachvu lo apayim arza. Vayar Yosef et Echav, Vayakirim, Vayitnaker Alehem, Vayiraber Itam Kashot, Vayomer Alehem, Me'ayin Batem, Vayomeru, Me'eretz Canaan, Lishbor Ochel.
Amen. Yasher koach.
For our third and final aliyah, we call Ben up, our bar mitzvah, our Bal Korah, as our third aliyah.
Ya'amod, Lavan bar Shimon David v'Sarah et ha-bar mitzvah le'aliyah le'Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Vayaker Yosef et Echav v'hem lo hikiruhu. Vayizkor Yosef et hachalomot asher chalam lahem. Vayomer alehem miraglim atem lirot et ervat haaretz batem. Vayomeru elav lo adoni va'avadecha ba'u lishbor ochel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher natan lanu Torah temet b'chayei olam nata b'dochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. We rise for Hagbah and Glilah, the lifting up and dressing of our Sefer Torah.
V'zot ha'Torah asher sam Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael. Anchi Adonai li'ad Moshe. Yadai-dai-dai-dai, yadai-dai-dai-dai, yadai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai, yadai-dai-dai-dai, yadai-dai-dai-dai, yadai-dai-dai-dai-dai.
We may be seated. Put this right behind you, and you can sit right here.
So, Ben here is about to chant from a very famous portion of the Haftarot. It is on page 284 in the big, thick books you were just using. Keep them open, but switch to page 284. And it is from the book of 1 Kings, chapter 3. We are talking about a very famous story here. You might recognize it. It involves a certain king and 2 women and a baby. And trying to figure out who the real mother is. So we are looking at it's chapter 3. It's actually verses 16 through 21. 284, is that the correct page? Okay, great. So, without further ado.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Asher Bachar.
Asher bachar bin vi'im tovim v'ratzav divrehem hane'emarim be'emet baruch atah Adonai abocher b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nevi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek.
Amen.
Az tavona shitayim nashim zonot el hamelech v'ta'amodna lifanav v'tomer ha'isha ha'achat bi Adoni ani v'ha'isha hazot yoshvot b'vayit echad va'eled ima b'bayit v'yehi bayom hashishi lilidati v'teled gam ha'isha hazot v'anachnu yachdav ein zar itanu b'bayit zoti shayma anachnu b'bayit Vayamot ben ha'isha hazot laila asher shachva alav vatakom betoch halayla vatikach et beni me'etzli va'amatcha yishena vatashkivechu b'cheka ve'et bena hamet Ishkiva v'cheki va'akum ba'boker lehenik et beni v'hine met va'et bonen elav ba'boker v'hine lo hayaveni asher yaladeti. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol ha'olamim tzadik b'chol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'osei ha'memer mekayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek al ha'torah al ha'avodah al ha'nevi'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, liktushav v'limnucha, lichavod ultifaret. Al hakol, Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, umevarchim otach, yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai, tamid le'olam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha'shabbat.
Amen.
Our service continues on page 256. Please rise.
You can't hold that and that at the same time, can you?
Let us praise the name of Adonai, for God's name alone is exalted.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם כרם לימו, כחילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם קרבו. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
God's Torah is perfect, reviving the soul. God's teaching is sure, making wise the simple. God's precepts are right, delighting the mind. God's mitzvot are clear, giving light to the eyes. God's word is pure, enduring forever. God's judgments are true and altogether just.
עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בו, בתומכך מאושר. דרכיך תורכינום, בכל נתיבותיך שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. חודש חודש ימינו, חודש ימינו כקדם.
May be seated, and we invite Ben's family to go back to their seats in the pews after loving on him howsoever they wish as they depart the bema.
Good morning, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Today you heard me read my parashah, which was some of Miketz. Miketz is a group of 4 chapters in the book of Genesis, the chapters 41 to 44. My parashah is about Joseph and his 11 brothers. What happened in my parashah is pretty well known out of all the stuff that happened in the Torah. Joseph was second in command in all of Egypt. The only person he took orders from was Pharaoh himself. Jacob, Joseph's father, heard food was being sold in Egypt, so he sent 10 of Joseph's brothers to go to Egypt. But didn't send Benjamin, the youngest son, Jacob's now most precious son, with them. He was worried something would happen to Benjamin like what happened to Joseph. When the brothers got there, they asked Joseph for food. They didn't know he was Joseph, but Joseph recognized them and accused them to be spies out of resentment. The story of Joseph and his brothers is probably one of the most important stories in the Torah. The ideas of the story people interpret in many different ways. I interpret the ideas to be faith, forgiveness, favoritism, family, and food, the 5 F's. Joseph's faith in God allowed him to get those dreams and have the power to interpret dreams as well. His power to interpret dreams allowed him to go from rock bottom in prison and slavery to second in command in all of Egypt. As for forgiveness, let me list the things Joseph's brothers did to him. They threw him in a pit without food or water. They took his rainbow jacket and ripped it up. They sold him into slavery. They told their father that Joseph was dead. After all that, Joseph forgave them in an instant when they apologized. The reason I say favoritism is because of the obvious favoritism within the family. Jacob's favorite son was Joseph, then it was Benjamin. Joseph was second in command in all of Egypt because he was a favorite person of Pharaoh. And overall, family is probably the biggest theme in this entire story. Everyone has to love each other. Well, maybe not love, just tolerate each other. Everyone has to forgive each other after an argument. If you can't tolerate or forgive your family, throw them in a pit without food or water. But don't worry, it'll all work out. They'll forgive you at the end of the story, because that's what family does. Favoritism can also be an issue. For example, Hannah thinks she's the favorite. I know she's wrong, but I just let her think that. Joseph was obviously the favorite in their family. His brothers hated him for this and for bragging about being the favorite. This caused Joseph to be thrown into a pit, but he ultimately forgave his brothers. And the fifth F is food. My bar mitzvah project is helping with a food pantry here at Beth Emeth. In fact, it's called Joseph's Pantry. Joseph's Pantry is to help people and families who have trouble affording food, much like the grain they sold in Egypt. They're hungry, so we help them get food to satisfy their hunger. Parents worry if their children will get enough food or will even go to bed with at least a bit of food in their stomachs, so we help them out. We welcome anyone who wishes to donate to bring food. And now to the thank yous. First off, thank you all for coming. Thank you to Rabbi Robinson and Cantor Flynn for helping me get to this point. And even though he's not here, thank you to Cantor Stanton for helping me start the path to being a bar mitzvah. Thank you to Rabbi Capel for helping me figure out my bar mitzvah project. Thank you to my parents for being very loving and helpful in the process of getting to this bar mitzvah and not canceling it because I didn't do my homework. Thank you to my sister for being very excited about my bar mitzvah while the rest of the family freak out. And thank you to everybody who participated today during this ceremony. And I will conclude the same way I started by saying, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Mazel tov, Ben. Your journey to bar mitzvah includes quite an experience, and I hope it wasn't like Joseph's being in the pit when you were at Albert Einstein Academy. I hope much more so it was the experience like Joseph, being able to experience the richness of the opportunities that Egypt provided when he saw the 7 years of plenty. And to that point, I want to share a prayer that you wrote upon graduation from Einstein to give us a little sense of where you were then to compare to where you are now, because I heard you read similar words from the Siddur, from the prayer book earlier this morning, and I'll point them out when we get close to them. You say, thank you, God, for time to rest, for having a break from the stresses and going wherever your dreams may take you. You thank God for food and eating, just like you mentioned in your Devar Torah. The feel and the texture in your mouth, the taste of food, and the great way it makes you feel. So it's so great that you found a mitzvah project that allows you to extend that prayer and that hope to others. Thank you to God for your family and your relatives beyond that. They give you love, helpfulness, and care. Thank you, God, for friendship, a friend to back me up like they are all together in the rows towards the back. To talk to, a friend to help. You also say that you hope for for peace in the world. You hope this peace comes no matter if you've passed or beyond your grandchildren's passing, no matter what time of day, just that there should be peace in the future. And also, echoing prayers that you said earlier this morning, you hope for environmental peace and environmental security so the world will stay beautiful and so future generations of our families can enjoy the beauty of nature. You ask God to help you to continue to be thankful and to help keep the world beautiful, to which you asked us to say, Amen. Ben, we hope that those prayers come true, not just by your request to God, but by you taking your place as God's partner in the world, as you clearly are doing this morning and through your mitzvah project. We're so proud of you at Albert Einstein Academy. We wish you much success as you go forward from this point now, filled with adult Jewish responsibility, as you've exemplified this morning so well. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Ben, on becoming a bar mitzvah. My name is Brooke Carroll, and I'm representing the board of Beth Emeth on the Bima today. The congregation, your parents, your family, and all your friends that are here are very proud of you. You did a great job. In becoming a bar mitzvah, you begin to enjoy the start of making some adult choices. and also commit yourself to your Jewish studies in the future. I enjoyed your interpretation of the Torah portion, especially the 5 F's. I also like the part about forgiveness and family. I think you realize how important family is. I love that your mitzvah project was helping with the food pantry. You were able to bring your Torah portion to real life and act upon it. I have some gifts for you on behalf of the Brotherhood and Sisterhood. We have a Kiddush cup, so you can use this when you celebrate Shabbat. I have a bar mitzvah certificate for you and a certificate to help defray the costs if you choose to take a trip to Israel. And we have your own Siddur here, and I just want to read the inscription. Benjamin Scott Torgiani, may your heart be hallowed by this book of prayer. Courageous in its faith, may you ever bow low before God and stand upright before mortals. Loyal to its message, may you love peace and pursue it, love all people and bring them unto God's Torah. Presented from the congregation to you. Once again, Mazel Tov.
Thank you to Rabbi Winokur, and thank you, Brooke. I think there's a certain serendipity to the fact that Brooke was on the Bima, herself having sent her kids to Albert Einstein Academy, not quite as recently. But that there is that connection is very important, I want to, come here. I want to add a 6th F to your 5 Fs. Don't panic. Foresight. Joseph, of course, has it himself and has the ability to prophesize, and his ability to interpret Pharaoh's dreams is an act of prophecy. But not only that, he is able to act upon that vision. He sees the need that is coming, not just the 7 years of plenty, but the 7 years of famine, and acts upon it. He doesn't say, woe is me. He doesn't panic. He doesn't say, well, we're doomed. He says, this is what we need to do in order to take care of each other and support the community. You are someone I know who likes to plan ahead. You like to see long down the road at what is coming. You want to know exactly what is going to unfold. And you want to be fully prepared so that everything is in its place and you are able to respond. But of course we know that life is a lot more like jazz than it is like a classical piece. We can plan as much as we want. We can have everything in its compartment. And then at some point we have to improvise. At some point things don't go the way that we plan. We do not always get the benefit of Pharaoh's dream and a Joseph to help us interpret them. But what we can do, if we prepare ourselves enough, if we can understand our place in the world enough, if we can understand our skills and our capabilities and blessings enough, if we understand the support we have around us enough, then it doesn't really matter what comes down the road. Not that we shouldn't still prepare. But when something spontaneous happens that we didn't plan for, something we couldn't have imagined, we know we have the resources and the ability to respond, and to respond appropriately. Doesn't mean we won't be anxious about it, but it does mean that we have choices. My hope and my prayer for you is that you continue to be that person who wants to have everything just so. And that when things are not just so, and it seems that everything is tumbling about, you are able to step into the breach for yourself and for others, and are able to make that tikkun, to make that repair, so that no matter what comes your way, you are able to respond, and respond with grace. It's my pleasure to be able to share words of charge and words of blessing with you, for your parents to be able to share words of blessing with you, for the cantor to be able to share words of blessing for you. And for this, I invite us all to rise. Come on over.
Lechi loch to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechi loch on your journey I will bless you. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi loch. Lechi loch. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi loch, to the place that I will show you. L'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi loch. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi loch.
Hannah, would you join us back up on the bima? Let's huddle together, folks.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you and guard you and guide you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine in you, shine upon you, inspire you, and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom.
May God be present in your life, guiding you and helping you find shalom, find peace wherever you go. And let us say,
Amen.
We shall remain standing as we are able and turn back to our Siddurim, to our prayer books, to page 282. Page 282 at the bottom of the page, where we will find Aleinu L'Shabeach. Page 282.
Turn around.
We're all looking that way. Have a look.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לבני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
And on page 287.
ונס
והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד. Please be seated. We turn now to page 294. Page 294. Teach us, O God, to number our days, that we may attain a heart of wisdom. If you are in any period of mourning, whether you are remembering someone for the first 30 days of mourning, or you are in the first year of your mourning, or you are observing a yahrzeit on this Shabbat, the anniversary of a loved one's passing, if that describes you, I invite you to rise at this time. And if it is your custom to rise, to remember those whom only we can remember, I invite you to do so as we join together in Mourner's Kaddish, again, page 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Bi'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvisman kariv v'yimru, Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal, Shemei d'Kudisha barichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, Da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shamaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. As one congregation, we remember Louis Statt, Judith Blake, Sylvia David, Joan Balick, Sybil Zeftel, Gertrude Blumberg, John Brand, Charles Felix, Abraham Goberman, Bertram Grant, Maria Greschler, Edith Lebowski, Phyllis Lubin, Abraham Mann, Esther Miller, Rebecca Pfeffer, Erwin Pincus, Louis Raphaelson, Betty Resnick, Elsie Berman Savage, Abraham Sigmund, and Lilia Solzberg. And I would ask if you have a name to add, feel free to do so as my eyes scan around the room. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing as we say, Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. Mazal tov, Ben, to you and your family. I hope you are, first of all, I hope you're breathing. Oh, good. There's a smile. Okay, good. But seriously, I hope that today is a day of nachas and simcha and mazel and a day of rejoicing and a day of celebration and a day that you're going to remember fondly for a long time to come. And I look forward to having you up on the bima again soon. I told you that was a thing. There's no escape. For those who are joining us as guests this Shabbat morning, welcome. It is a joy to be able to celebrate Shabbat with each of you. I hope we get a chance to celebrate Shabbat again soon. We always have our service 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, 7 p.m. on Friday. We would love to have you again. In a moment, we have the opportunity to continue our celebration with Ben and his family with Kiddush just off to the side in our social hall area. And we'll anticipate that celebration with Kiddush Hagadol and Hamotzi, two blessings from here on the Bima. But before we can get to those, we will conclude our service in song, joining with our cantor Elizabeth Flynn and our music director Dennis Stewart. We'll join together in the singing of Ein Kelohenu. You can find the words on page 322 in your prayer books. Page 322. Let's all rise.
Ein Eloheinu, Ein Adonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu, Mich Eloheinu, Mich Adonenu, Mich Kemalkeinu, Mich Kemoshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu,
Baruch Malkeinu,
Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu.
You can find Kiddush Hagadol beginning with Vishamru on page 300.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן. אמן. לחיים. המוציא לחם מן הארץ, we give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our prayer is joyfully said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu